Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for the final game of the preliminary round for Champions League quarterfinals. Live from Wetzlar, we are here with the host RVS Lahn Dill and the French team Hornets Le Cannet. Situation is as follows. With the penultimate game, Gran Canaria secured their spot for Champions Cup quarterfinals, and with this game, Le Cannet got their fate in their own hands. If they win the game, they are joining Gran Canaria. If they lose, they are actually going to Euro Cup 2. It's going to be Galatasaray going to Euro Cup 1, and Cantu are the lucky ones who are now rooting for RVS Lahn Dill to make it to the Champions League quarterfinals. Because then in that three-team decider between Le Cannet, Galatasaray and Cantu. Cantu, they are all 1-1, so 1 win, 1 loss, and Cantu is between points scored and points conceded, somewhere over plus 20, and that's enough to secure the second spot in case Lahn Dill wins. Well, so far we probably have seen disappointing games by the host Lahn Dill, having lost all 3. Yesterday has been two pretty tight games, 1 overtime loss. Today it's been some bigger margin, around 20 points against Galatasaray Istanbul, where they completely lost the game after in the second and third quarter. And where they just couldn't find any solutions against the Galatasaray zone defense. And probably Le Cannet is trying to learn from that, because Lahn Dill had a good idea against the press. They were finding good solutions on offense, turned the ball over a couple of times, but not that much. And then when Galatasaray switched in favor of some zone defense, Lahn Dill started struggling. Didn't get pick and rolls going, didn't get to the basket. And out of all those missed shots, Galatasaray ran some fast breaks to get some easy buckets and finally getting that win. And from my point of view, Le Cannet has the ability to pick up that speed, to get someone like Mataoui to rebound, to be the tower on defense, and to get a different, to get a similar game for Le Cannet going. But we'll see if RVS Lahn Dill developed a new idea to cope with it, with the zone defense, maybe to try to backpick more as they used to do in league games. And while the team preparation is starting, I can already provide you with the starting 5 of both teams, since live score updated. For Hornets Le Cannet, the official home team tonight, it's going to be Andrzej Maciek, the Polish 1.5 player, low pointer, having an amazing game against Galatasaray Istanbul yesterday, scoring 27 points. It's going to be Lucha Roa, Hussein Belaid, Christophe Callier and Rida Mataoui. And for RVS Lahn Dill, it's the lineup we've seen this afternoon: Yannick Blair, Matthias Günther, Thomas Böhme, Julian Lammering and Rose Hollerman. So no changes to that starting 5 we've seen yesterday and today. And there we go, Lahn Dill, the team who's going to finish last in that group, since all the other teams at least have 2 wins. But I guess the team is still looking to get their fans, their home crowd. Some game they're executing well, and a win to end that tournament, a win for themselves to start the final phase of the league and cup season. Now where they're not going to make any of the Euro Cups, they get their full focus on that National League. And there we go, shake hands between the teams and coaches. Around 4 minutes to go. So with those starting lineups for Hornets Le Cannet, we got Andrzej Maciek as a shooter, even up to three-point line from the outside. Hussein Belaid, another shooter. Christophe Carlier, kind of an in-between, able to shoot up to three-point line, but also some weapon close to the basket. And then Rida Mataoui, who is mostly found towards the basket. And I'm expecting Le Cannet to be really aggressive on defense, trying to jump the RVS Lahn Dill shooters and trying to force bad shots that they can translate to fast break attacks and probably easy points. For RVS Lahn Dill, it's going to be tough to play close to the basket because they are not small, but they are probably smaller than Mataoui and Carlier altogether. So if they get closer to the basket, they have to find spots where they are not surrounded by different players, where they have space to maneuver, to maybe lean a little bit away from the defender. Yeah, and otherwise, it for sure comes down to Rose Hollerman and Tommy Burmer being able to score from outside. And then the big guys, what didn't work out against Galatasaray this afternoon, to set proper picks to enable that pick and roll play, to be able to make the defense move and then be able to have that timing to rotate the ball to an open player, or that timing when to cut to the basket, to be open and not surrounded by too many defenders. On defense, Lahn Dill was struggling to keep the intensity up, to push down to defense, to pick up the speed of the other teams. And that might also be the problem tonight with Le Cannet, who are a pretty speedy team, pretty fast team. And but most of it comes down to anticipation, to the willingness to push that chair. And I guess that's what Janet Seltinger wants to see from her team today, getting all the intensity on court for that last game to get a win, especially for the mental side of the game, for the upcoming events. And here we go, 1 minute 20 to go. Teams form their final huddle before the game starts. Try to have a look what Janet Seltinger is writing down, but she's not really using her board right now. She's just talking to the team. Referee is already at the table shaking hands. And there's the starting fives getting ready. There we go. It's probably going to be Matthias Günther, who's already lining up for the jump ball, and Rida Matawi. So it's basically do or die for Hornets Le Cannet, considering the Champions League quarterfinal spot. And maybe a chance for Lahn Dill to bounce back from those 3 losses in that tournament where there's no more pressure, no more switches in position possible for them. And there we go, thumbs up. Actually, Matthias Günther winning the jump as Lucien Bella collecting that first ball. Andrzej Maciek, first shot from outside, no good. Rebound, Tommy Böhmer. It's 5-on-4, Julian Lammering with a break. Tommy Böhmer from outside, no good. Lucharoa with the rebound. Christoph Kallier, Lucien Belaid, being pressured, Andrzej Maciek being jumped right away, Lucien Belaid, just pressure by Lahn Dill, first shot's good. So right here you can see that on the offside when the ball went to Andrzej Maciek, Lahn Dill was jumping, completely losing chair position on purpose. And then on the other side, Lucien Bella hasn't been jumped. They were maintaining chair position, just showing themselves, and Lucien Bella used it to score for the first time. Meanwhile, Matthias Günther missing his first shot. And it's Andrzej Maciek, tough shot, leaning backwards, getting a contact, still making it. Working one-on-one on that mismatch against Maciek, being stopped good by the low pointer, and then it's Matthias Günther in the key. Second shot doesn't go as well, but he's collecting his own rebound. Tough times for it against those tall guys from Le Cannet. Yannick Blair being trapped inside. Good solution, nice passing, but even the fourth ball doesn't go in. Still 0 points for RSV Lahn Dill. Le Cannet up 4-0. Christoph Kallier for 3, and it's good. Hornets Le Cannet with an amazing start. 2 minutes 20 in, up 7-0. Groß Hollermann. Matthias Günther, Tommy Böhmer. Groß Hollermann. Still no score, tough luck at that shot. And Le Cannet collecting the rebound. Lucien Belaid, double screen, shot of middle distance. Scores again. 9-0 for the French team. Good start by Le Cannet and Lahn Dill once again. Back to the wall, facing an early deficit. Tommy Böhmer for 3, no good. Charoa with a rebound. And now Lahn Dill wants to start high, wants to start their defense high. Looking good so far, maintaining one line on defense, not giving up positions. Now Rida Matawi breaking through. No pass for him, and it's Lucien Belaid cutting through. Shot is no good. Julian Lammering connecting that rebound. So the defense Lahn Dill is playing with a high starting half-court defense. They really have to be able to maintain that line of players, getting no big angles, not getting broken down, not getting any breakthroughs, and that's tough for those teams. Tommy Böhmer, and once again that shot doesn't go in. It's been a nice cut with the ball, but it seems like this weekend all those shots which are close aren't going in for Lahn. Rida Matawi missing again, and it's Rose Hollerman securing that rebound. 5:50 to go in the first quarter. No score for RSV Lahn so far, and it's 9 points for Hornets. Le Cannet. Getting jumped hard by Lucien Belaid. No chance for a pick and roll. That's Matthias Hümpler in that mismatch. And still no score for RSV Lahn. Another shot that bounced through the rim and fell out again. Lucien Belaid for the 11-0, and now we have the first timeout taken by Janet Seltinger. Worst possible start for Lahn once again. Haven't scored in like 5 minutes starting the game, down 0-11. And on the other hand, Le Cannet can really be satisfied by now. Hitting the shots from outside, getting chances to break down that high starting defense for layups, and yeah, having also that luck on their side that a couple of good shots by Lahn didn't find their way to the basket. Seems like both teams stay in their lineups. Basket. Le Cannet collecting once again that rebound. Offensive foul by Hussein Belaid, crashing into the back of Rose Hollerman. Trying to get back to defense. Pass to Matthias Günther, now close to the basket. And that's the first score for RSV Lahn. Matthias Günther. Le Cannet calling a set play, and it's Rida Matawi at the basket. No problem for him against Rose Hollerman and Tommy Burma. That's Julian Lammering at the basket. Next score for Lahn. They finally managed to find a way to get their offense going. 4 minutes to go. The score is 13-4 for Le Cannet. By Lahn, this time on defense. Mismatch shot, Lucharoa, no good. Rebound, Yannick Blair. Rose Hollerman. Nice fake against Lucharoa, and then the shot is no good. Yannick Blair trying to push that ball to one of his teammates, no good. Christoph Collier then stolen by Tommy Burma. And then it's a foul call against Christoph Carlier. And first substitution, Julian Lammering going off the court. And we see Quinten Sortinge. Good pick by Matthias Günther this time. And now he's waiting for someone to attack to be able. And that's what's happening. Rose Hollerman attacking baseline, that's what Matthias Günther needed because defense stayed on him and he needed someone to open up that court. And that's what happened. Rose Hollerman freed herself for that left-handed layup.
Take it on.
Andrzej Maciek for three, no good. Rebound, Tommy Berger. Rose Hollerman. Sortinge for Yannick Blair and the Australian. Tough luck once again for him, but it's Matthias Günther collecting that rebound, being blocked. Rose Hollerman from free throw line, no good. And now the ball is in Le Cannet's hands. And that's Yannick Blair's second foul. So Christoph Carlier showing some kind of horns play with his index finger and his little finger. See Bellay. No pick and roll so far. Yeah, he jumped. Shots no good. Matthias Günther with his rebound. Hard work at a half-court line. Matthias Günther to the basket. Mismatch against Andrzej Maciek. Shots no good. And we got 1 minute 20. Score is 13-6 for Hornets Le Cannet. But the offenses of both sides. Lahn Dill got their offense going a little and Le Cannet hasn't scored in a while. So not that many points. And it's a foul against Quinten Sortinge. Once again setting up for the three-point shot and it's good. Easy play by Le Cannet, setting up two big guys on top for the screen. No jump and Maciek just puts that ball into the basket as he used to do yesterday. Tommy Berger. First go for him. For three, and it's good. RSV Lahn Dill defense collapsing, and thus he's got a lot of space on top. Non-contested three-point shot. Tommy Berger for three himself, and it's good as well. One more offense for Le Cannet. 16 seconds to go in the first quarter. It scores 19-11 for Le Cannet. So another basket. 8 seconds for RSV Lahn Dill. Pressure's on by Le Cannet. And it's a foul against Andrzej Maciek. Fourth team foul, so no free throws just now. And it's 4 seconds left for RSV Lahn Dill. We end the first quarter with a 21-11 lead for Hornets Le Cannet. Not the desired start RSV Lahn Dill wanted to have, but still 30 minutes to go. It took almost 5 minutes for Lahn Dill to make their first score. 21 points on defense is already quite a lot. So on both ends of the court, they're again struggling to get their game going. On the other hand, Hornets Le Cannet really using well on offense, reading on offense what Lahn Dill is giving up. When they tried that high standing half-court defense, they managed to break that down with their speed. And right now, Lahn Dill decided not to jump Maciek on those threes. He's 1 for 2. Christophe Callier is, I think, 2 for 2 from downtown. Yep, that's right. Yeah, so Lahn Dill with a lot of work to do to get into that game, to find their rhythm, to get an idea how to cut down the deficit. And here we are, starting the second quarter. First possession is going to be for Lahn Dill. Trying that power side with Matthias Günther. Nice swing pass to Rose Hollerman, but good closeout by Christophe Callier. Now there's a pick and roll. Tommy Böhme and Matthias Günther were looking for. Matthias Günther collecting that offensive rebound. Shot is no good. Rida Mataoui with a rebound by himself. And now it's 5-on-4 numbers for Le Cannet. Good pass by Callier to Rida Mataoui, and he misses. Three-on-two situation for Lahn Dill, but now Mataoui is back for Yannick Blair. Good pass by Rose Hollerman. Good try to set up Yannick Blair with his body between the ball and Rida Mataoui. Shot's no good, but there's the offensive rebound from Tommy Böhme. Next three, no good. That's really, really wild what Lahn Dill is doing right there. Andrzej Maciek. Now it's Christophe Callier at the basket. Foul against Matthias Günther. Putting Christophe Callier at the line. First one's a miss. Second one's good. Tommy Böhme getting that ball deep, and then it's a pass to Matthias Günther, who scores right under the basket. And now Hornets Le Cannet themselves trying to backpick Matthias Günther, trying to open up. Lahn Dill zone. Nice pass to Hussein Belaid. I think he wasn't really prepared to take that pass, but he After his offensive rebound, finally scores 24-13 for Hornets the Cannet. Nice steal by Quinton Zontinger, and also good defensive effort by Christophe Callier. Although he's fouling, he managed to sneak in between Zontinger and Günther, not to let that steal completely happen at the cost of a foul, but now Matthias Günther has to earn those 2 points at the line. First one's good. And the second one as well. Finally, Andrzej shot is no good. Rebound Matthias Günther. Tommy Böhme fumbles the ball a little, but keeps control. Matthias Günther off the backboard, no good. And then it's foul by Matthias Günther on Hussein Belaid while trying to get that offensive rebound. His second personal foul. Christophe Callier. Mismatch against Tommy Böhme, foul by Tommy Böhme. Rohr to the line for 2. Oh, first one's rolling around, but good. Those rims really seem to punish a low shooting arc. And second one's good as well. Tommy Böhme being jumped by Hussein Belaid. Now time's running down, 4 seconds. Tommy Böhme has to take that shot. Rebound Ida Matawi. Christophe Callier. Andrzej Maciek being fouled while driving to the basket. Foul against Rose Hollerman, and Andrzej Maciek on the line to the line for 2. First one's a miss. Second one's good. So it's a substitution. We're gonna see Luigi Macambo and Wilfried LeBlanc. 6 minutes 20 to go in the second quarter. Hornets Le Cannet up 27-15. And maybe right now, where that sub has happened, a chance for RSV Lahn to take over the momentum, and it's Rose Hollerman with a successful shot from middle distance. Luigi Macambo. Hussein Belaid for 3. No good. Tough luck for him this time. Rose Holler, man. Finding Tommy Burma in middle distance, but the help is already there. Good ball movement this time. Rose Holler, man, from middle distance, 4-2. So anytime that Dill manages out of that, not even successful pick and roll, but the help was coming to get those 2 quick passes to the offside, to Rose Holler, man. Good things happen for them. So that's what they somehow gotta maintain on offense. Ida Matawi, successful shot of middle distance. 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. And the score is 29-19 for Hornets Le Cannet. Rose Holler, man, again open in middle distance. The shot doesn't go, but then it's touched by Lucha Roa, and RVS Lahn maintains the possession. Nice seal by Quinten Santinge for Matthias Winter. Nice pick and roll off the ball. Matawi once again successful from the edge of the key. Now we are seeing full court press by Hornets Le Cannet. Matthias Günther looking for someone to pass to, finding Rose Holler, man from middle distance, shots no good. Rebound Le Cannet. Belaid. Luigi Macambo. From middle distance, shots short, and Matawi with a huge rebound over Yannick Blair. Seen Belaid getting jumped. Shots no good. Rose Holler, man, collecting the rebound. Rose Holler, man, shots short. Rebound. Lucha Roa. 3 minutes to go. Score is 31-21. For Hornets Le Cannet, it's Ida Matawi in the paint. Shots no good, but the offensive rebound is with Luigi Macambo. Ida Matawi on the edge of the key, shots no good, and now RVS Lahn in the possession. Tommy Burma on his own for the 1-0 layup. By RVS Lahn, and we see a timeout taken by Le Cannet. So yeah, there's been a sprint duel between LeBlanc and Tommy Burma, and I don't know exactly what happened, but Tommy Burma was falling over, rolling on the floor. There was maybe some contact going, and some talking between the two of them, but the refs stepped in, just said, hey, stop talking, get into your timeouts. So with 2 minutes 30 to go in the second quarter, the score is 31-23 for Hornets Le Cannet. RVS Lahn still trailing their deficit from the beginning of the game, where they were down 0-11, I think. Since then, the game is pretty much equal, but yeah, their starting deficit is still prevailing. Game continues with a possession for Hornets Le Cannet. Not going for that setup pick, but it's Rida Matawi with the end one. Strong finish and a chance for an extra point on the foul line. Shot's good as well, putting his team up 34-23. Set up for that shot, and it's good by Rose Hollerman. Good stop by Yannick Blair, who was left on his own with Hussein Belaid high speed coming in. Rida Matawi again from the edge of the key. Shots too long. Rebound Rose Hollerman. And it's almost stolen, and there's Matthias Günther finding Yannick Blair. Probably should have shot by himself, and then it's Rose Hollerman with a missed shot. So you can see RS Wieland really lacking self-confidence right now. Matthias Günther probably should have taken that shot, even though Hussein Belaid was next to him, but that was a good option at the edge of the key. Down low, parallel baseline. Bakambo from outside, no good. 1 minute to go in the first half. Tommy Böhmer finding Matthias Günther. Shot's no good, but he's getting fouled. He's going to the foul line. And that's a foul against Hussein Belaid. It's his second one. Matthias Günther with a chance to cut the deficit from the foul line. First one's a miss. Auch for Lahn Dill we see Marek Wesolowski on court for the first time for Quinten Sontinge. Second one's good. RS Wieland down 8. Now we see a sub again. Andrzej Maciek coming in for Rida Matawi. Luigi Macambo for 3. Successful. For 3 by himself, not successful for his part, and it's a rebound by Hussein Belaid. Foul against Tommy Böhmer. And it's already team fouls for RS Wieland Dill with 11 seconds remaining, so Hussein Belaid at the line. First one short. Second one short as well. Matthias Günther collecting the loose ball rebound. Yannick Blair pushing that ball. Trying to find Rose Hollerman, but ball is stolen, and then it's halftime. Hornets Le Cannet leading RS Wieland 37-26 at halftime. RS Wieland really trailing their starting deficit. Game so far working for Hornets Le Cannet to make it to Champions League quarterfinals. We'll be back in a couple of minutes with the stats and the second half.
Entscheiden Sie sich heute für den Testsieger der Stiftung Warentest. Denn jede Entscheidung für eine Wärmepumpe ist auch eine für den Klimaschutz. Für die Zukunft des blauen Planeten. Boderos. Heizsysteme mit Zukunft.
Die Firma Groß steht für begeisterte Kunden. Wir möchten gemeinsam mit unseren Kunden die Projekte und Aufgaben mit viel Freude lösen und dafür sorgen, dass alles schnell und unkompliziert gut funktioniert.
Wir bauen alle Fahrzeuge um, ob groß oder klein, ob es ein Smart oder ein Sprinter ist. Wir versuchen dem Kunden alles möglich zu machen.
Und? Was hast du am Wochenende gemacht?
Nichts Besonderes.
Ach komm.
Nein, das war cool.
Wärst du hautnah dabei. RVS Radio. Jeden Wochentag live ab 7 Uhr.
Entscheiden Sie sich heute für den Testsieger der Stiftung Warentest. Denn jede Entscheidung für eine Wärmepumpe ist auch eine für den Klimaschutz. Für die Zukunft des blauen Planeten. Boderos. Heizsysteme mit Zukunft. Entscheiden Sie sich heute für den Testsieger der Stiftung Warentest. Denn jede Entscheidung für eine Wärmepumpe ist auch eine für den Klimaschutz. Für die Zukunft des blauen Planeten. Boderos. Heizsysteme mit Zukunft.
Die Firma Groß steht für begeisterte Kunden. Wir möchten gemeinsam mit unseren Kunden die Projekte und Aufgaben mit viel Freude lösen und dafür sorgen, dass alles schnell und unkompliziert gut funktioniert.
Wir bauen alle Fahrzeuge um, ob groß oder klein, ob es ein Smart oder ein Sprinter ist. Wir versuchen dem Kunden alles möglich zu machen.
Und? Was hast du am Wochenende gemacht?
Nichts Besonderes.
Ach komm.
Nein, das war cool.
bist du hautnah dabei. ERF Yes Radio. Jeden Wochentag live ab 7 Uhr.
ERF Yes. Entscheiden Sie sich heute für den Testsieger der Stiftung Warentest. Denn jede Entscheidung für eine Wärmepumpe ist auch eine für den Klimaschutz. Für die Zukunft des blauen Planeten. Boderos. Heizsysteme mit Zukunft. Entscheiden Sie sich heute für den Testsieger der Stiftung Warentest. Denn jede Entscheidung für eine Wärmepumpe ist auch eine für den Klimaschutz. Für die Zukunft des blauen Planeten. Boderos. Heizsysteme mit Zukunft.
Die Firma Groß steht für begeisterte Kunden. Wir möchten gemeinsam mit unseren Kunden die Projekte und Aufgaben mit viel Freude lösen und dafür sorgen, dass alles schnell und unkompliziert gut funktioniert.
Wir bauen alle Fahrzeuge um, ob groß oder klein, ob es ein Smart oder ein Sprinter ist. Wir versuchen dem Kunden alles möglich zu machen.
Und? Was hast du am Wochenende gemacht?
Nichts Besonderes.
Ach komm.
Nein, das war Hund.
Ladies and gentlemen, for a final time this weekend, welcome back for Champions League preliminary round in Wetzlar. At the halftime of the final game, Hornets Le Cannet against RVS Lahn Dill. Score is 37-26 for the team from France. Meaning so far they are on track to make it to the Champions League quarterfinals themselves on their own by beating RVS Lahn Dill. And Lahn Dill, I'd already say, still desperately looking to find some way into the tournament to make at least one win happen. Yeah, but here we are. Good start by Le Cannet, being up 11-0, and that's the deficit RVS Lahn Dill is facing right now. Still 11 points difference. They were completely without points within the first 5 minutes of the game. And they haven't found a way to really get that score any closer. So let's see what the second half of that final game of the tournament is gonna give us.
Pass auf mit dem Mikro. Fummeln uns da nicht ran oben. Wollen schon dahin. Hey, weg. Zu den Kai, oder?
Ja. So in case Le Cannet is winning that game, we are having a decider between Galatasaray and Cantu with 2 wins each, and that would mean Galatasaray has won that game this morning, that Galatasaray would advance to Eurocup 1. So let's have a look at the stats before the game starts again. For Hornets Le Cannet, it's pretty equal in score. Rida Mataoui, top scorer with 9, Houssine Belaid with 8, Christophe Callier with 7, Andrei Macek with 6. So pretty equal score, many shoulders they are relying on. It's 6 rebounds for Charoa, 6 as well for Rida Mataoui, 21 as a team, 10 assists, 46% from the field. For RVS Lahn Dill, it's 9 points for Matthias Günther, 7 for Tommy Böhme, 8 for Rose Hollerman. Shooting just 29% from the field, and there you go, what's the biggest difference so far. It's 21 rebounds as well, 8 for Matthias Günther, and 7 assists. And there we go, we're about to see for RVS Lahn Dill 4 players of the starting 5, Tommy Böhme, Rose Hollerman, Yannick Blair, Matthias Günther. And then for the starting 3.5, Julian Lammering, BC Quinten Sontinge. For Le Cannet, it's Andrei Macek, Lucha Roa, Christophe Callier, Houssine Belaid, and Rida Mataoui. First possession for Le Cannet. And there we go. Start of the last 20 minutes of this weekend's tournament here in Wetzlar. And it's an offensive foul against Christophe Callier. His third personal, if I'm not mistaken. My stat headlines are not loading right now. Yeah, it's been his third personal shown by the table. Tommy Böhme opening the second half with a successful 2-point shot. But they could already see Tommy Burma and Quinton Zontinge, if they're closer together, Rida Mataoui is able to guard both of them all together, so they have to space that court even more to make Mataoui make a decision. We've seen Benayoun with that miss, Quinton Zontinge with his first rebound of the second half. Matthias Günther trying to get Tommy Burma involved from half court. And Matthias Günther being fouled. It's no score. Foul has been before the ball was caught. So it's going to be an inbound baseline. Matthias Günther, mismatch against Andrzej Maciek, shots no good. Rebound, Christoph Callier. Christoph Callier. And this is Rida Mataoui in the key, and then Mataoui is fouled, going to the line for 2. Now we can see some emotions. Matthias Günther complaining that his elbow has been hit by Andrzej Maciek, and Quinton Zontinge pointing at the ref that Rida Mataoui swung his elbow around while trying to get that position. Probably the best thing right now that RVS is trying to get some emotions in, showing some emotions after those 3 losses so far. Maybe turn around that game in the second half. Mataoui making 1 out of 2. There's Matthias Günther looking for Tommy Burma, and again, there's no space to maneuver for RVS. Now a good pass by Tommy Burma for Rose Hollerman. Nothing but net. Good score. Opening up that court, because on his side there was too little space to even get a pick and roll going, to have a chance to get something working. Callier finding Maciek, being jumped. Good try from Callier to get that pick out of that pass, just following his pass, and then time's up. Ready for a second shot clock violation. RVS Dill with a chance, down 8, to really cut that deficit into reaching distance. Zontinge, Tommy Burma having to reset again. Not really set up for something, and then nice pass by Matthias Günther for Quinton Zontinge. RVS decreases the deficit to 6 points. It's 38-32, 7.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Christoph Callier with an on set up, 2 big guys. Setting picks for him, maybe setting up a 3 or getting a pick and roll towards the key going. Rida Mataoui, good for his side. First basket from the field after almost 3 minutes. Getting the lead up to 8 points again. Matthias Günther. Shots no good, but Tommy Burma with that rebound, and it's a lifting foul against Rida Mataoui, I guess. Yeah. Technical foul. Probably meaning, let's see if they already gave Tommy Burma that rebound or if it's been a loose ball. Because if it's been a loose ball, it would still maintain RVS Dill possession. Because then that arrow at the table would be deciding. But first of all, Tommy Burma on the line for 1. Making it. Yeah, and the refs are showing it. It's been a jump ball situation. There was no ball control during the time the The whistle was blown. So, as I said before, the possession arrow is pointing towards Lahn Dill, so they maintain the possession. Finding Tommy Burmese foul by Lucha and going to the line for 2. And then right now really fighting back into that game, trying to draw fouls, trying to draw contact to get a chance to earn some points at the foul line. Tommy Burmese scores the first one. And also the second ball. The score is 40-35 for Le Cannet. Smallest difference we've seen since the beginning of the game. Andrzej Marcek, jump. Christoph Carlier trying to set himself up for a mismatch shot, has to shoot that shot, no good. Rebound Hussein Belaid. And Vida Matawi, mismatch shot against Tommy Burma, ball deflected, and that ball is for RSV Lahn Dill. And now you can see the emotions really going. RSV Lahn Dill pushing themselves to turn that game around. And consequently, we are seeing a timeout taken by Le Cannet to bring their team together, to regroup, to reset, to especially reset their offense. I really liked their offense at the beginning of the game. They were clearly structured. They all knew what to do, and right now it seems like they are a bit running crazy and can't find those clear, proper, high percentage shots. But on the other hand, in the fourth game, RSV Lahn Dill somehow seems to be picking up defense right now. Seems to find their aggression, seems to find the rotations. And there we go. Maybe even in the last game, maybe make it 8 out of 10. We are seeing a close game till the end of regulation. And here we are, possession for RSV Lahn Dill, being down 5, 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Tommy Burma finding Matthias Günther and one, making that basket, being fouled, another chance for a three-point play. Fouled by Luigi Macambo. And now see the difference in body language. You can see some smiling from the players of RSV Lahn Dill. Completely different from what we've seen before, and it's Yannick Blair trying to save that ball. Everything he got, couldn't control it, so the possession is for Hornets Le Cannet. But there we go. 6 minutes, close to 6 minutes to go in the third quarter, and we got 3 points difference, a one possession game. Luigi Macambo, Andrzej Marcek from middle distance, no good, rebound, Quinton Zonting. Now Tommy Burma with a 2-on-1 for Quinton Zontinge to Matthias Günther, and the big guy scores. 1 point game. RSV Lahn Dill fighting back strong right now. Hussein Belaid trying to find Christoph Carlier. He's still in the key. It's a 3-second violation. RSV Lahn Dill miraculously in a situation to take the lead in that game. Really strong effort in the third quarter so far, coming out strong and now with a chance to take that lead for the first time. Rose Hollerman And it's in. RS Lahn leading by 1. First time in that game. And as I said, now you can see the body language. Everybody pushing themselves. It's a whole different game right now. Luigi Macambo trying to find Christophe Callier, who misses. Rose Hollerman with that rebound. Matthias Günther, Rose Hollerman, and now it's 2-on-1, 3-on-2. Tommy Böhme waiting for Matthias Günther, who's now in the key and puts up another score. RS Lahn on a big run, 4 minutes 13 to go in the third quarter. RS Lahn up 43-40. And now you can see defense is also way more aggressive. They're not losing chair position. Luigi Macambo short, but getting his own rebound. Christophe Callier, everybody's got to leave the paint, so he's waiting for it to happen. And now setting up for another shot. Christophe Callier has to shoot, no good. Rebound, Rose Hollerman. Another chance for RS Lahn to extend that lead. For the first time in the tournament, they're really running hot. Rose Hollerman for 3, it's no good. But Yannick Blair collecting the offensive rebound. Rose Hollerman once again from middle distance, and it's good. And now the crowd is already coming in. It's also coming in, supporting the team even more after that big comeback right now. But it's still a long way to go in that game, and another run for Le Cannet might happen. But right now the momentum is really with RS Lahn. And Le Cannet tries to set up a press. And it's a technical foul against Quinten Zontinge. So it's one foul shot for Le Cannet, and then it's the possession, the inbound for RS Lahn. 2 minutes 51 to go in the third. The score is 45-42 for RS Lahn. Rida Mataoui with a chance to cut the deficit, but he can't. So now RS Lahn maintains the possession. Tommy Böhme from middle distance. That's short. Hussein Belaid with a rebound. Christophe Callier not in a situation to really shoot the ball. And that's a 3-second violation. And right now you can see Cantu celebrating under the basket where the action is happening, because they need a win from RS Lahn to advance to the quarterfinals. Matthias Günther bringing the 5-on-4. Rose Hollerman open from middle distance, and she scores again, extending that lead to 5 points. Luigi Macambo, free throw line shot, no good. Matthias Günther collecting that rebound. Quinten Zontinge looking for Tommy Böhme. Deflected by Luigi Macambo. So with 7 seconds to go, RS Lahn is still in possession. Matthias Günther. 45-degree angle, shots good. Bringing his team up by 7. So RSV Lahn Dill gained like 20 points throughout the course of that game against Le Cannet. Callier for 3. No good, and then it's Matawi with a rebound right under the basket. No more chances for RSV Lahn Dill to defend. But there we go. Close to 1 minute to go. Score is 49-44 for RSV Lahn Dill. Tommy Burmer, misses that layup pretty badly. Doesn't even hit the rim. Hornets Le Cannet with a chance to bring the deficit down right before the last quarter break. Callier, shots good. And we got one more possession for RSV Lahn Dill. Being up 3, they have a chance to run down that time. To score one more. Rose Hollerman with that underhand layup. Upping that score, and it's 8 seconds for Le Cannet to maybe get something going. But nothing's happening. And as I said, it's kind of miraculously RSV Lahn Dill all of a sudden after 3 quarters being up 51-46, fighting back with a 25-11 quarter to give themselves the lead. Yeah, now finally you can see the scores of Matthias Günther being 17, Rose Hollerman 16, Tommy Burmer 12. Although just shooting 26% in terms of Tommy Burmer. But he dished out like 7 assists. Matthias Günther grabbing 9 rebounds. So great effort by RSV Lahn Dill to have a chance to leave that tournament and that weekend on a good note. Not having to remember those first 3 games too much, but maybe to know we fought back in a game we were down a lot. And probably in the end, gained a win. So there we go. No switches in lineup. RSV Lahn Dill, as we've seen them before the break. And for Le Cannet, Macambo is leaving and Lucharoa back on court. So the first possession is for Le Cannet. And although that water clock is still running down, still already the fighting for position on court. Andrei Macek with a miss. Matthias Günther collecting the rebound. And Tommy Burmer pushing the ball up front court. Middle distance shot, no good. Hussein Belaid with that rebound, and he decides not to pass it to Andrei Macek. He's shaking his head right away. Thought the risk was too high. Finding Rida Matawi in the key. And ultimately he's been right to stay calm, to bring the ball up court and to find his biggest guy further down in the key. Rose Hollerman being jumped. Help is coming, good help. Takes some time for her to pass that ball, and then she's airballing the next one, Rida Matawi with that rebound. A 2-on-1 situation, Christoph Callier in the key, and he misses tip to Tommy Burmer, who's now in a situation, pass it to Matthias Günther, nice pass, and he's pushing himself through, making that shot. Lucky road for him. with 8.5 minutes to go, extending their lead to 5 again. Kalje from middle distance. Shots no good. Rebound goes Hollerman. Waiting for the 5-on-4 to happen. Matthias Günther trying to follow. Yannick Blair wasn't there. Shots no good. Rida Matawi collecting another rebound. And now 5-on-4 for Le Cannet. But now they are too tight. They didn't have the spacing to really work with that. Two Lahn Dill players able to defend 3 offenders. Next miss shot by Christophe Callier. RSV Lahn Dill securing that rebound. And there we go, another chance for 5-on-4 numbers. Rose Hollerman open in middle distance. Good look by Tommy Böhme. Shot no good. Rebound Hussein Belaid. And Hussein Belaid fouled by Yannick Blair. That's his 3rd personal foul. 7 minutes to go. Score is still 53-48 for RSV Lahn Dill. Charoa with a tough shot, no good. Matthias Günther collecting that rebound. And it's 2-on-1, completely open. Good pick by Yannick Blair, opening up that court for Rose Hollerman. And she scores off that wide open layup. Good work by the low pointer from Australia. Christophe Callier trying to find side with Lucha Roa. Now it's Hussein Belaid for 3, no good. Ball is out of bounds. And now it's Le Cannet losing their heads, falling apart, and we see the next timeout taken by Hornets Le Cannet. RSV Lahn Dill with 6 minutes 21 to go, up 55-48. So now Daniel Paquet probably talking to his team to set up some proper offense again. Of course, pressure for RSV Lahn Dill is high right now. They don't get their positions where they want to be as they used to get within the first 10 to 15 minutes. But on the other hand, they somehow have to try to get that ball a little deeper when being in set play. They're keeping it high above 3-point line. RSV Lahn Dill is able to extend ever again. So for Le Cannet, they probably have to get that ball deep to force it defense a little deeper, to be able to set up a 2-man game on one of the sides. But first of all, the possession is for RSV Lahn Dill. And there we go, thumbs up. And now we see a switch. Matthias Günther is not maintaining the middle, keeping Tommy Böhme right there. Ball deflected and then stolen by Hussein Belaid. And now it's 3-0. Rida Matawi trying to get that layup. 100% shot for him. Back to 5 points. Tommy Böhme looking for that 3, but not taking it. Matthias Günther finding Quinton Santinge. He gets fouled. Almost the end one. Ball doesn't go. He goes to the line for 2. And it's a second foul. So no foul trouble for him. Quinton Santinge making the first one. And the second one as well, extending the lead back to 7. Christophe Callier on top. Rida Mataoui against Yannick Blair. Shots no good. Matthias Günther collecting the rebound. Tommy Böhmer finding Quinton Sontinge with a lefty scoop. No good. And we see a foul against Lucha Roa. A late call, but it's 2 shots for Quinton Sontinge. It's her 4th personal foul. Quinton Sontinge at the line. First one's a miss. Second one's good, making it 3 out of 4 within the last minute. Christophe Callier finding Andrzej Maciek. Being jumped after his performance yesterday. Rida Mataoui, no good. Matthias Günther with a rebound. And then it's just interruption, no foul call. Rida Mataoui on the floor where the ball was. So it's a 24-second reset for RSV Lahn Dill. But now we see a foul from Rida Mataoui, his 3rd one, I guess. And that's team fouls, I guess, and it's their 4th team foul, so with close to 5 minutes to go, they are now within team fouls. Press break by RSV Lahn Dill. Oh, nice pass from Rose Hollerman to Tommy Böhmer, who's extending the lead to double digits. 10-point lead for RSV Lahn Dill. Christophe Callier, 4-3, no good. Rose Hollerman collecting, guess her 10th rebound already. Yep. And once again, pass to Tommy Böhmer, who scores off that layup, extending the lead to 12, and we see the next timeout. RSV Lahn Dill completely running hot. We see smiling faces. We see some positive body language. Probably the exact thing RSV Lahn Dill needed to end that weekend. But they have to keep it up for the next 4 minutes 20 to get that win. And Le Cannet now completely falling apart, just having scored 13 points in 15 minutes of the second half. While Lahn Dill right now is at 36 for the second half, while they only scored 26 in the first. Le Cannet always looking good when they manage to get that ball to their big guys inside. Rida Mataoui standing at 20 points, shooting 56%. When they somehow manage to get a pick and roll going, when they somehow manage to break their defense down, that's when they shine on offense. Their shots, their shooting percentage has gone down from outside. Now they're just shooting 37%. Meanwhile, RSV Lahn Dill has gone up to 42%. And here we are right now, 4 minutes 20 to go. Possession for Hornets Le Cannet. Double screen for Andrzej Maciek. No pressure, and he's scoring from outside. Yeah, reaction from RSV Lahn Dill was a little too late. And no chance for Yannick Blair to get out to Andrzej Maciek, and he scores behind the double screen. Christoph Callier down, doesn't get up on his own, and it's Quinten Zontinge. Double screen for Rose Hollerman, and it's good. Now the game is interrupted because Christoph Callier is on the floor. RSV Lahn Dill taking another 40 seconds off the clock and not losing any of the margin they gained. Christoph Callier looking for Andrzej Maciek, and then close to turning the ball over, Lucha Roa. And then ball is tipped out of bounds by an RSV Lahn Dill player. Possession stays with Hornets Le Cannet. Christoph Callier for two, it's good. And Le Cannet now also trying to establish a high-standing half-court defense. Tommy Burmer trying that pick and roll with Quinten Zontinge, hesitating, and then barely missing that basket. Rebound Hornets Le Cannet. Finding Christoph Callier, Andrzej Maciek, and it's Lucha Roa. Ball deflected by Yannick Blair. Once again, quick hands by the Australian low pointer. We have seen that a lot in the league games, giving his team the steal. Foul by Reda Matawi. That's probably his fourth, I guess. Yeah, it's his fourth personal foul, meaning because of team fouls. Matthias Günther is going to the line for two. 2 minutes 27 to go. RSV Lahn Dill up 10 points. First one's a little short. Second one's good. Extending the lead to 11. Andrzej Maciek getting fouled by Rose Hollerman. Smart play by him, trying to draw that contact. It's her third personal foul. And there's going to be a substitution, but it's going to be the shooter, so... I don't know, Reda Matawi is going off the court. Luigi Macambo is coming in. Andrzej Maciek with the first make. Interesting to see that even with 4 fouls, it's just 2 minutes to go. He's taking Reda Matawi off the court. And now we're seeing the substitution. Wilfried LeBlanc coming back in for Andrzej Maciek. Tommy Burmer finding Matthias Günther. Now the time is going to be reset because Luigi Macambo is on the floor. Two minutes remaining, a little over 2 minutes. Rose Hollerman from middle distance, no good. Wasim Belaid with that rebound. RSV Lahn Dill up 9 points, 1:55 remaining. Le Cannet desperately needs points, and there's 2 points for Christoph Callier. And now press defense by Le Cannet. Solved pretty well by Lahn Dill so far. And then it's Matthias Günther in the key, putting up another 2 points. Hussein Belaid in the key, and he's getting fouled by Matthias Günther. Going to the line for 2. Yep, going to the line for 2. Making the first one. Missing the second one, but the rebound is with Matthias Günther. But someone started too early, so he's going to get another second try. Score is 67-58 for RSV Lahn Dill. Probably now 59. Second one's a miss as well. Tommy Böhmer grabbing that rebound. Tommy Böhmer following Quinton Zontinger, and he's making the basket. Probably ending that game with a positive note for RSV Lahn Dill in that tournament. Going to be a tough time for Le Cannet. Trying to win that one. Christophe Carlier, middle distance, no good. And there's the rebound for Rose Hollerman. Getting that ball over half court. And now we are within the last 50 seconds. RSV Lahn Dill up 10 points. Taking time off the clock right now. Tommy Böhmer mismatch shot. No good. Rebound Hussein Belaid. But with only 36 seconds to go, it's mission impossible for Hornets Le Cannet. RSV Lahn Dill gonna end that tournament on a positive note. And for Le Cannet, it means going to Eurocup 2, and Cantu are gonna be the team making it to the Champions League quarterfinal. Ball stolen by Hussein Belaid. Not the best setup for press break right there. Too close to half court. That pass was too slow, too long on its way. Carlier for another 2. He misses. Tommy Böhmer with that rebound. And now it's just rolling over half court. Game's over. RSV Lahn Dill ends the tournament on a positive note, winning the last game against Hornets Le Cannet. And making the French team go to Eurocup 2, Galatasaray Istanbul go to Eurocup 1. And Briantea Cantu joining Econic Gran Canaria for the Champions League quarterfinals. Before I'm out, one final look at the stats of the game, beginning with Le Cannet, the nominal home team. It's Rida Matawi with 20 points, Maciek with 10, Belaid with 11, Carlier with 13, shooting 39% from the field. Hussein Belaid also with 13 rebounds, 6 assists, 37 rebounds as a team, 19 assists as a team. For RSV Lahn Dill, it's Matthias Günther and Rose Hollerman with 22 each, Tommy Böhmer with 18, Matthias Günther and Rose Hollerman collecting 14 and 11 rebounds, Tommy Böhmer 7 rebounds, 10 assists. As a team, 41 rebounds, 43% from the field, and 23 assists. So hope you enjoyed the game, had some fun with us, watching the games from our commentary platform 3D. Yvonne Jekyll with the live stream for IWBF Europe. Me, myself, Kai Gerlach on the mic. So now we'll leave you alone with the pictures of the awarding winning ceremony. Hope you had some time. Enjoy your weekend.
Ladies and gentlemen, starting with the fifth place, as the player of the last race. Fifth place, His Excellency Lahn Dill. Fourth place goes to Hornets, Cannet. In third place, Cannet. That will be moving on. In second place, coming So now To comply with the first team qualified from the same group as the Spanish team will automatically go to the RVS. So for Gran Canaria, went to Group A, Hornets and Cannet to Group B. And Ilunian to Group B, Santo Stefano Costa to Group A. Finally, we must decide into which group the last team from Italy goes. Therefore, we make a second draw. The teams qualified from Group C. The first team will go to Group A, the second to Group B. I ask Guatemala again to make the draw. The first team out is Emma Castro. They go to Group A and Fenerbahce to Group B. So now we have our quarter-final groups. The games will be played on the 7th, 8th and 9th of March, and I wish good luck to all the teams playing.
Dear sportsmen, thank you for a wonderful tournament. Thanks to Lahn Dill for the hosting and for the volunteers for the hard work, to the table officials, to the referees, and for you, especially the teams who make this tournament in so high level, with full of surprises and good things. Thank you again. I wish you all a safe trip back home and see you around somewhere soon. Thank you.
From the host, the RSV Lahn Dill, first of all, congratulations to Gran Canaria for the winning this group. Congratulations. And then I will change to German. Wir möchten uns natürlich in erster Linie bei unseren Partnern, aber noch viel mehr bei unseren vielen Volunteers hier bedanken, die hier in nicht nur 2 Tagen, sondern in 4, 5 Tagen eine Top-Arbeit geleistet haben, ohne dass das gar nicht möglich gewesen wäre. Also vielen Dank allen, die hier mitgearbeitet haben. Ich glaube, das ist das Größte, was die RSV-Familie an diesem Wochenende erreicht hat. Und dann möchte ich natürlich auch noch an unsere Fans, die 2 Tage hier waren und oder die Spiele live am Livestream verfolgt haben, natürlich auch noch eine Entschuldigung für Platz 5 äußern. Das ist nicht das, was wir uns erwünscht haben. Deswegen danke, dass Sie bis zum Schluss, bis zum letzten Spiel, dass ihr bis zum letzten Spiel hier wart. Wir haben gesehen, wir können es noch. Dankeschön.
I forgot something. Memento from IWF Europe to the to you to Lahn Dill with our love. Thank you.